got baseball straight ahead from Fenway. It'll be the Blue Jays and the Red Sox coming up next. Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this AL East matchup. I'm joined by Eric Harris and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first two games of the series.
Yeah, and as you can see from the final score, plenty of offense to go around in the ball game yesterday. The way this one's shaping up, we could be in for more of the same here.
All right, Eric, Steve will join us in a moment, but first, let's bring in a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Toronto Blue Jays, as their order here this afternoon will look like this. They'll step in against a real strikeout artist, the hard-throwing right-hander Johnny Cueto. And in the field, the Red Sox will look like this behind him. Francisco Lindor heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, EK. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And that last win gets them a step closer to the 500 mark. They can actually reach 500 if they can pull this one out.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon, 2-0 now. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike, 2-1. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Yeah, a nice job there going the other way with this ball. This is something that they're going to need to do, and he's on base with a leadoff single to start the ball game.
Waits, now the pitch. And that's dead center for strike one. Comes set, now the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. He's ready now, the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Yep, a single and then a walk to start the inning. But this is exactly how big innings get started. So they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number here.
From the stretch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
And you know, all you have to do is point back to yesterday's ball game. This was part of their downfall, hitting with runners in scoring position. They just couldn't sustain any kind of offense. So this would be a big boost if he could turn the tide a little bit here and come through big.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And that's off his leg on the mound. Unfortunately here, they will get an out on the play, but the runners will move up to second and third now with one gone. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Angel Pagan steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's ready. Now the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He's set. Now the pitch. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
He's set. Now the pitch. Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
This is a strikeout pitcher on the mound, so you know he's going after a K right here.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And this is going to be a foul ball. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning. And I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners, or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
Carlos Beltran will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, the team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
From the belt, the pitch. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike. 0-1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Yeah, he's letting these guys know early on. He's not going to be afraid to work inside. That'll be something they'll need to think about.
Chopper foul. And Beltran able to lay off that time, and the count moves back to 2-2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
Bases are loaded here, one man out. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Now, you can't think corner or perfect pitch here on the mound. This has got to be somewhere near the middle, and you just got to hope you get lucky.
Out in front, but this is skied into straightaway right. Catch is made by Cruz, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
And with one out and the bases loaded, this isn't the worst thing that could happen to you if you're out there on the mound. They do give up one run with the sacrifice fly, but with 2 outs now, they're much closer to avoiding what could have been a huge inning.
Stepping in now, Giovanni Soto, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard, but if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him, as the Blue Jays have opened it up further now, 4-0.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Comes into this one at 271. 16 homers and 33 driven in. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Come on, start.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. But 4 runs scored in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. Jays out in front here, 4-zip. Starting lineup for the Red Sox looks like this. Kevin Gausman, Gets the ball to face them, and I think the one key will be how aggressive he is on the mound. He's got to get the ball and go right after hitters because he can get into trouble when he nitpicks and falls behind. Behind him defensively, the Blue Jays take the field like so. Johnny Peralta comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And Eric, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
And they're already well on their way to another win, and we've only played half an inning. I tell you, this team can score runs in bunches, and they're off to a fantastic start here.
Yeah, that's definitely a hit all the way, but let's check out the attempt here at first base. I think maybe if he stretches out, he could have knocked this ball down, but instead, you see that ball get on just a little too quickly there as he gives it the sliding effort. I think that ball was headed for right field all the way.
Robinson Cano will stand in for the first time now, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. In there for strike one. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. And a bouncing ball, foul. Has a look, now the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He'll try again, 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it, 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he comes back with one down and in for ball three. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Another payoff pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. David Ortiz will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Pause, now the pitch.
Nope.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
And this is a big spot right here. You've got to get something out of this, even if it's just a run or two.
Oh, and he reaches out for the fastball and drives it with authority the other way to left. And it is gone, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot for David Ortiz. Number 13 for him on the year as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Well, this is a pitch you'd love to have back. You can see where it is. Catching way too much of the plate. Now he's going to have to start this inning over from scratch, but with already 3 runs on the board.
Albert Pujols ready to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Nothing going right for him early on. It almost looks like he's trying to aim everything, and it's just not happening so far.
3 runs already home here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah. And this first inning is really out of character for him. And normally he comes out of the gate much, much sharper.
And Albert couldn't quite keep the weight back that time as this ball is pulled foul out of play. Here's the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now here's the pitch. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, that's just some indecision there on 3-2. Well, he's thinking, should I swing? You could just see him try and hold up, but by that point, he'd already broken the plate. That's an easy call.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. One out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And he's safe at first, so he's aboard on the drop third strike. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Carlos Gomez will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. From the stretch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
0 for 3 yesterday, 0 for 4 on Friday. You could use a good at-bat here.
Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. He He's running towards second. Pitch is high. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. So he's into scoring position here in the home half of the first following the stolen bases. We check out the teams that have run the most here this season. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. One out and a runner on second base. And this is going to be a foul ball. He's ready now. The pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Bouncing ball back up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down. Adrian Beltran will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the ball game. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there. Release point, mechanics, just about everything looks out of whack right now.
And these are the guys that really scare you. The guys that have absolutely no clue where the ball's going. Time to close up that stance just a little bit, I think.
Comes set. Now the pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
And this is all about having faith in your catcher that he's going to block that pitch as well he should. He's one of the best around when it comes to smothering balls in the dirt.
3-0 now. He's set. Now the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Yadier Rivera will stand in for the first time here. He's got that average up over 340 here entering play. And the pitch.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Well, that man's got to be feeling a little better about things out there on the mound.
He sure does. His guys got him right back into the ball game, and now they need him to put up a shutdown inning here so those bats can go back to work.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Here it comes. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
Well, this is a scroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Into the box, Javier Baez. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees, it's strike one. Already 40 pitches now here in the first few innings.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, he's going to have to start pitching to contact a little bit more, or else he may not make it 5 innings.
And there's ball one. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Now here it comes. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit softly to the right side. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Francisco Lindor will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. The pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, much better here in the second inning. To me, he looked a little bit tentative early on. It's starting to look like he's finding the rhythm now.
Hit hard toward the right side. And he is going to reach. It's a base hit. The throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. And that's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Carlos Correa will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the two-out double. He waits. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Hey, guys, you know you're in trouble when we bring up the pitch count graphic in the second inning. Things just have not gone his way so far.
Two out here and a runner at second. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
After walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
Don't give up the run. Let's go.
He's set. Now the pitch. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. More from Boston after this. Nelson Cruz strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Nelson Cruz.
Pitch on the way. Lays off 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch.
Cruz awaits the 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Now here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you come making contact, though.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 5 homers and 28 RBIs. 1 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Jays are out in front, 4-3. Yadier Molina is into the box as we are all set to begin the 3rd.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now here's the pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
And, you know, we're going to see this happen quite a bit out there. You know, that's not exactly the tallest outfield fence you're ever going to find. So this ball hops right over it for a ground rule double.
Angel Pagan will stand in now with the runner at second following the leadoff double.
Yep, more hot water here to start the inning, and it's right back into that stretch again. And this is starting to become a theme for him.
Comes set, now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Well, you see there on the graphic, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take, because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
Swing and a line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And this will score the run from second to make this a 5-3 game now.
Now batting, right fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Carlos Beltran digs in here, having earned an RBI on a sac fly in his first plate appearance. From the belt, the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Now the 1-0 home to Beltran. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Seems like there have been quite a few of these easy takes here in these first few innings.
Actually, a lot of easy takes. He's making it much too simple for these guys to get into good hitters counts.
Here we go. Turn two.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Pretty gutsy pitch there. 2-0 changeup for a strike.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike two.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2. He's ready, now the pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! Over the monster for a home run. So a two-run home run for Carlos Beltran. Number 17 for him on the season, as it is now 7-3.
Boy, I want you to check out the location of where this pitch is in the strike zone. It's up and it's right down the middle. I mean, maybe you get away with that to a 220 hitting backup catcher, but not to a guy like this.
Stepping in now, Giovanni Soto.
Giovanni Soto.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
And they may have found a location that they like right here. Two different pitches, both taken on the inside corner, and now they can go just about anywhere they want.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Now another 1-2. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And Soto's aboard. He's got himself a base hit.
Well, the average is clearly not where he wants it to be, but you wouldn't know it by that swing right there. Pitch selection has been a problem for him, but this is right out over the plate. And this might help him get back into a positive state of mind.
Enny Romero is going to come out and pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the third inning, he may be asked to work for a while. In now, Kike Hernandez. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. He's ready now. The pitch. Ball chop foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Fouled back. A runner at second, nobody out. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Pause, now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Line foul off to the right over the Red Sox dugout. Now a ball chopped to the right side. Should get the runner to third. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. Yadier Rivera steps forward here with 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. He's set, now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And this play is the very definition of trading a run for an out. It's been an ugly inning so far, so I'm pretty sure they'll take anything they can get at this point.
Javier Baez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 4 runs here in this half inning. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I think he's letting this situation get the better of him out there. But you have to have a short memory if you're a relief pitcher. You can't dwell on what just happened.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Sanchez is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So it's 4 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Red Sox 3. Second baseman Robinson Cano step in to lead things off here for the Red Sox. Big Poppy on deck to follow. Cano waits on the first pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. And this will be fouled away.
Come on, let's get a hit.
Here's the 1-1 now to Cano. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
And this is where a guy who's been around a long time knows, hey, we're not going to make up the difference with just 1 swing. It's going to take base runners. So that's a good job of being really patient at the plate.
Cano awaiting the 2-1. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
Let's go now.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Come on now.
Now another 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
David Ortiz steps in with another shot to do some damage after hitting a 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance. Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily.
Let's go one more time, baby.
And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ball one. A runner at first with no outs here. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Come on, baby. Keep it going. Keep hitting alive.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
All right, let's go. Come on.
Now he reaches and hits this one hard the other way. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Now after the big inning your ball club just put together, you can't let them respond with a big inning of their own. But here they are with 2 on now and trying to answer right back.
Albert Pujols gets another crack at it now. He took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Cano with the lead off second, and the pitch. Fouled straight back. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. He's set, now the pitch. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
You know, this is one of the few downsides to being a guy with tremendous strength at the plate. Once you get that thing started, it's really hard to put on the brakes. He winds up breaking the plane right here, and that's strike 3.
Standing in now, Marcell Ozuna, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
But that is as close to unhittable as it gets.
First and second now, 1 man out. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
From the belt, the pitch. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Correa takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Carlos Gomez stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. From the stretch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And Gomez not biting on that one either. It's 2-0 now.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Got him swinging 2-0, but he missed the splitter 2-1.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
They were in good shape with the first 2 on to start the inning, but the rally's definitely stalled out from there.
And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And he is out at the plate on a great throw by Beltran. Boston strands a couple. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Francisco Lindor is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Francisco Lindor.
In there, and it's 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, this has been a real nice series for him so far. That's 6 strikeouts right now in this series alone. Man, that's a rough weekend at the ballpark.
Into the box now, Carlos Correa. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Come on, Boston.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You got to be careful with that inside location on 0-2. The last thing you want to do is hit him.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here's another 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. 8 runs, just 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Come on, Boston.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
All right, Red Sox.
And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, this is a fastball this time that nearly gets away from him. But that's a nice job behind the plate. He gets a handle on it, and then he gets the put out down at first base.
Into the box, Yadier Molina. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Well, nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, the pitchers have the right to work inside.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
All right, Red Sox. Let's go, Red Sox.
Pitch on the way. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. But they lead it by a count of 8-3. Adrian Beltre is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Now a ground ball towards the hole. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
23,
Nelson Cruz comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And I think now you're starting to get the sense that he's put that first inning behind him, and he looks a lot more comfortable out there now.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now here's the pitch.
Let's go.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Gary Sanchez is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Come on, Buck. Come on, Gary. Come on.
Here's the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taking 2.
Let's go, Red Sox. Let's go, Sox.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Yeah, that's pretty clearly a pitch around. They didn't want any part of it. With the bases empty and 2 outs, walk's not the worst thing in the world.
Johnny Peralta will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Runner back safely. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Fouled back. Comes set. Now the pitch. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. He waits. Now the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. Now a ball hit back up the middle. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Red Sox lead one. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Angel Pagan heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Left fielder.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Swing and a line drive to left. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. Some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start in that bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back easily. Stepping in now, Carlos Beltran. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And Beltran's aboard. It's a base hit.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. Here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
In now, Giovanni Soto. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. And that misses 1-1. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Here we go! Turn two!
And this is fouled straight back. Again, a 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Get the double play for crying out loud!
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Full count now, 3-2.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
8 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto.
Let's go, Red Sox!
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. 1 away.
The batter, center fielder,
Kike Hernandez will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Pagan off a second, now the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away.
Don't let him score now!
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Throw won't get him.
Well, this was going to get one home easily, and I thought that they might get 2 out of this. You're going to see this ball bangs off the wall on the fly, and they'll wind up holding that second runner at third base. So it's an RBI double with a chance now to maybe bring home a couple more.
Into the box now, Yadier Rivera. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
That's just another cut fastball, trying to work that thing back to the outside corner. But he's not getting that call right now, nor is he getting guys to chase it.
And this is fouled at the plate. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
This is the kind of inning he's not pitching efficiently. He's just trying to be too darn fine, not trusting his stuff.
He's ready now. The pitch. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Second and third here, 1 man out. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2. Javier Baez waits on deck. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, man, the intimidation factor is definitely in evidence there. He's not going to back down from too many hitters out there, especially not your number 8 guy. Threw it right by him.
Into the box, Javier Baez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And the quick hands of Baez a little too quick that time as he pulls this one foul out of play. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he reaches for one, but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. Halfway home from Fenway. It's the Blue Jays 9 and the Red Sox 3. Robinson Cano comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Second baseman, Robinson Cano.
In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0.
They've already walked him twice already, so I wouldn't be surprised if they worked around him again.
The pitch. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Robinson Cano, a solo home run. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. As they try to claw back, it's a 5-run deficit.
The only silver lining to this one from a defensive standpoint is the fact that it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. So you can survive it when this guy's hitting just solo shots. It's when he's doing his damage with 2 or 3 guys on base that things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Standing in now, David Ortiz. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Now here's the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
That's a nice comeback there after the home run. Sometimes the home crowd gets a little amped up, so start to rush a little out there and make things worse, but he's able to bounce back and get him a chase one here with 2 strikes.
Albert Pujols will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game. You'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. You think there was any intent there?
I don't think so. I mean, he's just trying to bury that 2-seamer in on the hands. Got away from him just a little bit.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Fastball. Close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. Well, he's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
And like most guys, the further ahead in the count he gets, the more dangerous he becomes. He's going to lock in on 1 pitch, 1 zone, and he'll hurt you if he guesses right.
And the pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, he's allowed 1 home run in the inning already. Maybe he's just a little gun-shy out there. It did not look like he wanted any part of that guy on 3-1, and he winds up putting him on.
Marcell Ozuna steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Throw over to first, just keeping him close. Slice down the line at first. And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. Now he tries to hold back, but he makes contact here, and this is looped foul. A runner on first with 2 away.
Come on!
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Go! Come on!
He's ready. Now the pitch. Ball 2. 2 out with the man at first.
Get a hit! Come on!
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
And now the benefit of you working the count to 3-2 is that runner gets a head start from first with 2 away.
Here's a fat one coming! Oh, don't go down looking! Swinging anything close!
Has a look, now the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now, this 5th inning is certainly not gone to plan. That's a 2nd walk so far. If he gets to 3, you'd have to wonder if that might be the end of the line.
Adrian Beltre digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
2 down, runners at first and second. Up high, 2-1 now.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Come on.
From the belt, the pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Near the stands, and he brings this one back in. He took that right out of the first row. Wow! The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. 5 innings complete. It's now 9-4. Francisco Lindor to get us going for the Jays here as they start their half of the 6th.
Francisco Lindor.
And now a pitch on the way. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
Pitch on the way. 3-0 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Knock one in there. Let's go. Knock one in there. Let's go. Go.
Now here it comes. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
He can afford to be patient here because all he's looking to do is get on base and do his damage from there.
Come on now. Let's go.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Around second now, heading for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. Carlos Correa will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Get easy out.
And he takes ball 1.
Let's go. Let's keep him right here.
He's set, now the pitch. Not close, it's 2-0. Runner at third here, nobody out. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Well, I think the time for patience is over. You've got to make something happen up there when you've got a runner in scoring position.
Let's go. Shut him down.
From the stretch. And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
100 miles an hour is hard. A high 100, impossible to get on top of.
Too high, ball 3.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
A runner in scoring position with none out. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
The batter, number 4, catcher,
Yadier Molina digs in now after lining out in his last try. Comes set, now the pitch. Now a fastball, a bit too low here, it's ball 1.
When you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is keep falling behind guys.
And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
With 2 on already, sooner or later, you got to come in with something.
And the more pitches he throws, the more likely it is that this guy's going to be sitting on it.
Outside, 3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producers swinging the bat. With my number 7 hitter, probably not.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And once he got to 2-0, I think he started peeking over at that on-deck circle because it was pretty clear that he didn't want any part of this guy.
Willie Peralta will be summoned into the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases are loaded with nobody out. Angel Pagan will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
Let's turn 2.
He's ready now. The pitch. And the first pitch misses high here. Perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0.
Well, right here is where you've got to be smart out there. They've got nowhere to put you, so we probably won't be working the corners.
Come on, let's get this job done.
Now a pitch popped up. Back behind short. He's going to be kicking himself. Ozuna is in now to put it away, and that'll keep the runner from tagging. Carlos Beltran will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. And a high strike there, 0-1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And Beltran swings through a fastball here as he falls behind 0-2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
He waits, now the pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. It looked to me like that was the right call.
Giovanni Soto will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pujols is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. So they load the bases on just one hit, but 3 men are left stranded. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Blue Jays 9 and the Red Sox 4. Nelson Cruz will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
And he's having a rough go of it so far. His 2nd strikeout of the ball game. You can see him gesturing that he thinks that pitch was outside, but you know, I think once he gets a look at it in the clubhouse, he'll probably change his tune.
Gary Sanchez stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to 2nd. On to 1st, and there were 2 down. Johnny Peralta strides in, grounded out his last time through. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 9-4. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Kike Hernandez is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Center fielder number 14, Kike Hernandez.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. And now from the air, a jump throw. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
And if this is almost any other guy in baseball, he's going to be out. But he just gets down that line so fast, and he winds up beating this one out.
Yadier Rivera stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
And that fastball, his definitely catches your attention, I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
Now a throw over, back in standing. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Base hit.
You make a mistake up to this guy, he's going to make you pay. This pitch is belt high, and he just jumps all over it and drives it into the alley to put runners on second and third now.
In now, Javier Baez, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Now a ball line fouled off to the right over the Red Sox dugout. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. No shortage of extra base hits as you see the totals there. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by.
Stepping in now, Francisco Lindor, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
And I think what's happened here is that you get the first 2 guys on base, and then you get a couple of guys that come to the plate and are thinking, hey, how about that 3-run homer? That would be sweet. But, you know, that's understandable. But when you try to force it, you open yourself up for back-to-back strikeouts, and that's what we've got right here.
Carlos Correa will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're on top, however, 9-4. Javier Lopez will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Robinson Cano step in to lead things off here for the Red Sox. Big Poppy on deck to follow. And he lays off there, 1-0.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you've got to be ready to try and turn on something.
Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Swing and the ball hard hit toward deep right. Beltran is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Into the box now, David Ortiz, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. The big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. One out, nobody on. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
I think these guys are at the point of the series where they've seen enough of this guy swinging the bat. Go ahead and take first base.
Albert Pujols will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Ortiz, the runner at first. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. One strike to Pujols.
Nope.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Well, that's not a real favorable call for him right here. It's one thing when you're facing a lightweight hitter up there, but facing a guy like this, the difference between 1-1 and 0-2 is huge.
Look out for the double play!
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Runners on first with one down. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Not too happy about that decision down there at first base. We're going to check it out again here on show motion. Boy, that is a tight call. You know, one way or another, someone wasn't going to be happy about that.
Now a snap move over to first, and he's back easily. Standing in now, Marcell Ozuna, as he goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. And that's in there, base hit.
Here's another look. This fastball's of the two-seam variety, running away from him at the plate. If you try to pull it, you roll over it. Instead, he goes right with it and winds up with a double.
In now, Carlos Gomez, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
You've got options here, so you don't need to go after this guy if you don't want to.
This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Second and third, 2 away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, even though you've got a big lead, you don't want to give him a cheapie. That's a nice block right there.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And that's not the first time he's had the bat taken out of his hands. You see right there, a lot of pitchers just said, hey, with an open base, forget about it. I'm going to let the next guy try to beat you.
Adrian Beltre stands in looking to do some work against that big deficit they've got in front of them. He's set, now the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Yeah, you know, when a pitcher gets into a little bit of a jam out there, you can bet he's going with his best stuff. So we may see a heavy dose of that slider right now.
Has a look, now the pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with one swing.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
You're running out of chances here. It's the 7th inning. You can't let this rally go to waste.
And now the carousel will be in motion here with 2 away.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
He's ready, now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out, bases loaded. And he takes strike 3 called, and a dubious strike 3 at that, as they can't push a single one of those runners across. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Fenway after this. Yadier Molina stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. For one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
I would think he was due just to pitch an inning or so, but he's pitching pretty darn well, so why not stretch him out a bit? It's been working so far.
Angel Pagan will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Let's go, guys! Come on! Yeah!
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Bases are empty. One man out. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled straight back. He'll try again. 1-2. In tight with the slider. 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
As well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Boy, he's taking on the heart of the lineup and going right through it like they weren't even there. That's back-to-back strikeouts now to the number 3 and 4 hitters. So he's making it look easy.
Stepping in now, Carlos Beltran. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here. Giovanni Soto would be next. Now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Yeah, he's off the net.
The next 3-2. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Now batting, third baseman, Giovanni Soto.
Giovanni Soto will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Comes set, now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Lead by Beltran, and now the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Pitch out, nothing doing. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. He's set, now the pitch. And a try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. One left for Toronto. They're on top, however, 9-4. Nelson Cruz digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
And the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
Yeah, that's a great job there of knowing your responsibility at the plate. You're down by a bunch here in the 8th, so you need base runners. That's a good first step.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Comes set, now the pitch. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Don't want to forget about him. Nobody out, runner on first. And this is hit sharply toward the third base coaching box, a foul ball. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter. Now a snap throw to first, and he'll be back in standing up. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first down of the inning.
Well, some guys use the fastball to get to 2 strikes and then use something else to get you out. Not this guy. He works backwards here and winds up getting them with back-to-back fastballs in the end.
Come on, guys, let's go!
Into the box now, Johnny Peralta, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
All right, Peralta, let's go. Let's go, Peralta. You can do it.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Now ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. That looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Well, you'll get another look at this. This ball's hit sharply, so it gets on it pretty quickly. Able to knock it down, but they weren't going to have a play after that. That should go down as an infield single.
Robinson Cano is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And from that man's perch in the first base dugout, more of the same.
You know, I think the calls have gone both ways, but I bet you'd have a really hard time convincing him of that.
Need a base hit here.
Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Cruz off second, the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Whoa, avoid the move.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
His pitch count is really spiked here in the inning. He's up over 50 already.
First and second now, 1 man out.
Need a base hit here. Come on.
Now Cano swings and misses on a good 2-strike pitch there as he's retired for out number 2.
Well, there's the true definition of a power arm out of the bullpen. He just reared back and said, go ahead, try to hit it. And he blew that 4-seamer right by the guy.
In now, David Ortiz, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Poppy awaiting the 1-0. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. All the way here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy, get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
He waits, now the pitch. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Well, as if things weren't bad enough, he's in danger now of loading the bases for that man.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever a sound strategy in anybody's book.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. They trail it here 9-4. Hansel Robles come on now to start the ninth inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the ninth. Hernandez will bat down. A couple of hits in 4 trips, including a double. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The pitch. To 2-2 now. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, there's no doubt that for a young reliever, he's got swing and miss stuff. He just ramps up on that fastball, keeps the back straight, good follow through, and he just blows it right by him.
Standing in now, Yadier Rivera. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Misses, ball 2. And this is hit hard on the ground toward short. And the throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Javier Baez struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0-for-4 ball game with a base hit right here. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here it comes. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
And when things are going well, these are the little things that just seem to start going your way. Nothing too amazing here, but this winds up an infield single, and the breaks just keep going their way.
Into the box, Francisco Lindor. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. He's throwing a 91-mile-an-hour slider.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And there's strike three. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. They're on top, however, 9-4. Jose Ramirez will be the new pitcher.
Number 37, Jose Ramirez.
Albert Pujols will stand in. He's been quiet today, but you just wonder if that's going to last the entire 9 innings.
Normally it doesn't. But give these guys credit. They've had a plan of attack. They've stuck to it. And they've gotten good results.
I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. Now a swing and a miss by Pujols, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the ninth.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
Well, it doesn't matter who's out there right now. He's just had no luck against anyone. Missed one, it gives him the sombrero. His 4th strikeout of the afternoon.
Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now the pitch. Way outside. 1-2. Strikes him out as well, so make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Carlos Gomez comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 outs here in the ninth. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Let's do it, base hit.
Too high. 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Giovanni Soto. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Blue Jays come out on top, 9-4. So long from Fenway.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First from victorious Blue Jays. 9 runs, 14 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Red Sox, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. The winning pitcher is Kevin Gossman. His record is now 3-2. The loss goes to Johnny Cueto. His record is now 5-1.